Hello, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys are all really well. Welcome to week 24th all the way through to the 30th of January 2022. Last week of January, also last week of Venus retrograde. Mars enters Capricorn as of Monday. This is a great start to the week. This is a very good opportunity, Virgo, to get in alignment with all of the things that drive you forward in terms of business, in terms of productivity. For Monday, I have the Tower card and I have the Devil card. I feel like there is something that kind of requires your immediate attention, Virgo. Monday, I think you might find you're breaking a pattern of not only breaking away from Capricorn season and Mars now entering Capricorn, I feel like you're kind of breaking away from a toxic relationship. I feel like you're breaking away from a toxic cord. You've kind of like, life has kind of brought you to this point now where you might be breaking up with something that you're passionate about, or you might be changing up something that perhaps wasn't in the best energetic setup for you, Virgo. So I think for Monday's energy, it being Mercury retrograde, entering Capricorn as of Tuesday, a lot of energy on Monday with Mars entering Capricorn, very heavy Capricorn energy, which is all about like responsibilities, Saturnian energy. So it's making sure that you're being very diligent in regards to projects that are passion projects or projects that are important to you. I feel like with the Tower card also, and for Tuesday's energy when Mercury retrogrades in Capricorn, I feel like there are certain people that you've got to be very careful of, Virgo. I feel like there are certain people that are deliberately misleading you, or perhaps putting a bit of a downer or a dampener on your hopes, dreams, and wishes. That's just the intuitive feeling that I'm getting. I'm picking up there's a lot of energy at the moment of discouragement. I feel like you're going through a natural process, Virgo, and Monday might make it very evidently clear that there's a lot of things that have to change up in your life, including the way you think, the way you eat, the way you live. And it's kind of an inevitable push forward towards the future. On the following Monday, there's a new moon in the sign of Aquarius, which is an energetic new beginning. It's pushed through in a sign where you're being really asked to test all the boundaries and restraints that you've put on yourself. This is about expansive thinking. Think of this week as a preparation for this, shot of the bullet, pull it out the cannon moment of spontaneous creativity, right? I need you to think outside of the box. It's got to be bigger than you've done it before. It needs a lot of energetic backup. So there's a need on Monday for you to be very sure-footed. So if you feel like your convictions are being challenged, or if you feel like you can feel yourself distancing away from people or things that you knew were toxic or bad for you, or people that bring you down, or people that kind of mislead you, relationships that are misleading, I feel like there's going to be a complete breakdown of that on Monday. I feel like you're becoming very aware. And this week and this run up to Venus going direct again and this new moon, there is this energy of being very clear in your mind, very sure about what is true, sure about people's intentions, sure about if what you're listening to is conducive to you achieving clarity of mind enough for you to go and achieve things for yourself in your life. And if it's not, if it's really negative, if it's full of a lot of like toxic crap, you've got to be very discerning. Okay, Virgo? That could be the news, it could be anything. It could be anything. It's about lightening the load, because at this point, moving forward, Virgo, there's gonna be a lot of shift and change. Aquarius season is massively about spontaneity, thinking differently, trying new things. And so you've got to be very open. Think of the tarot card for the sign of Aquarius, the star card. It's about her pouring water into the lake or river with one foot in and one foot out. There's a lot of going with the flow, a lot of allowing things, and running with the tide when you need to. For Wednesday's energy, the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Mercury moving into retrograde in Capricorn means that you're very about your pentacle, your stability, your grounding, your sure-footedness. There's a very strong need for security. And I feel as if you might be looking outside of the way you normally do things, the things that you've normally done, expanding your horizons. I feel like there's a need for trying new courses, trying new things. Your money is looking really, really good. I would say really align with the feeling of abundance and really begin aligning and visualizing yourself in this Nine of Pentacles place, but doing all the things that you wish to do. Because there is this almost having everything, but still this feeling of restraint. And on Wednesday, it might be a very good idea for you to maybe take a look over all of the different things that you could potentially do in order to create not only a bit of mental alignment with something that kind of is new and fun. I think Wednesday, challenge yourself to something different. Try something outside of the box, especially in regards to your stability and your finances. And we were talking about it, and here it is. For Thursday, we have the Star, and we have the Four of Cups. Virgo, remaining in the flow, yet looking beyond what is apparent to you in the 3D, kind of limits you from any possibility or potential of the universe offering you exactly what you want, if not more. Remain fluid right now, fixed air. Remain as positive as possible, but more so than anything, really challenge yourself to think about the things that you may not have allowed yourself to in a really long time, things that you may have considered impossible for yourself or just unfeasible or unrealistic. It's about shifting your focus just so that you can be in receiving mode enough to allow some real life shifting, perspective shifting things to take place, Virgo. Thursday, I invite you. Consider not only your current options, but all the possibility of options that could show up for you. On Thursday is a very good day to manifest. Wednesday is a really good day to manifest. Tuesday is a really good day to manifest. Monday, I'd perhaps look to save your energy. Alright, let's get some energy for Friday. Friday the 28th of January, 2022. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Ace of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Virgo, as Venus prepares to go direct, Friday there's this emotional outpouring, this feeling of real contentment, this joyous moment where your alignment, your organization, your real can-do attitude that makes things really possible. There is a commitment, a long-term commitment that's presenting itself to you that really fills your cup with a lot of emotional contentment. There's a lot of finances here. There's financial security. There is your part within something. There is something that you feasibly can take away with you, Virgo. This looks to me like marriage, upgrade, ultimate contentment, super happiness. This is profound, Virgo. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. There is a very serious tie on Friday that it's a profound tie, Virgo. It's a profound bond. And it shows you in your best light. This is someone, Virgo, this is a very clear message. Okay, this is a very clear message. The person that's about to step into your life is going to make you the best version of you. They're not going to polish you. If anything, they're going to inspire you to do the best you can do. Just for you. Just for the sake of the experience. Virgo, whoever this person is, wants a very equal part in this from you. They're willing to commit. They're willing to be loyal. They're willing to be stable. And they're willing to turn up and be dependable and trustworthy. This is someone who makes your cup overflow, and I don't have a doubt that you'll be very generous in the way that you express your emotion on Friday. Be very truthful to the truth of who you are, Virgo, the Queen of Pentacles, not gender specific. I always say this is organization. This is really knowing who you are. Abundance, surrounded by abundance. Be around nature as much as you can on Friday. There's a lot of financial windfall that's about to fall into your lap, Virgo. This could be pregnancies. This could be a lot of, for me, this sounds like marriage proposals. Let's get some messages for the weekend as Venus goes direct in Capricorn on Saturday the 29th of January 2022, the Judgment card and the Seven of Wands. So Virgo, there is a decision about something that you feel like you've had to really work for, something that you may have had to fend off a lot of other people for. There's a decision that you're making in regards to something that really makes you come out of yourself, something that is a lot bigger. It's more about the grand scheme of things than, I think, the small day-to-day. This decision might change the rest of your life, Virgo. This might have a really big impact on those around you as well as you. I feel as if a lot of what people knew about you is about to change because you're about to elevate onto a completely different level. You've always been way bigger than a lot of them, but you may have carried your energy as a little bit more frazzled as opposed to very sure-footed and determined at this point about what you're doing with your energy in a very deliberate manner. Let me push some of these cards up. Very conscious, deliberate decisions on Saturday. Let's get a card for Sunday for the sign of Virgo for January the 30th, 2022. Okay. For Sunday the 30th, as the Sun in Aquarius squares Uranus in Taurus, you're challenged to really use your emotional vessel, your heart space, to its full extent. I feel like you may have been very rigid about the way that you're looking at life, and you're kind of being invited to not only go with the flow, staying 10 toes down at all time, no doubt, but having a cup full of love, a heart full of joy, working on your heart chakra, because I feel like you've been limiting yourself, especially when it comes to your finances, the way that you've been living perhaps, or even your relationships, your time, your business, your projects. It's about really being in a position where you're operating from the heart space and kind of thinking beyond the 3D, the possibilities. Monday is the new moon. This is the day before the new moon. There's a contrast for you to work with here. The full, abundant king whose throne is built on the oceans. There's no shortage of abundance there. He is connected to both realms. He thinks with his heart and his head. Emotional intelligence about how you may be limiting or restricting yourself on Sunday might be a very important conversation that you need to have with yourself. I would say remain very open-hearted, because when that heart is open, the potential for all the possibilities can come through without the need for you to feel restrictive or even limiting to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all I have for you. If you'd be interested in booking a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. All of my love to you. Mwah! Take care and catch you again soon. Bye.